2015 and PewDiePie is the biggest YouTuber of all time. For me, I felt like it was one of those years where Pewds was at his highest. At this time, his channel was literally gaining subscribers every single second he was active. So obviously, he was going to take it to the next level. For a very long time, Felix always had ambitions on creating his own video game, and with some help from the guys at Outerminds, in September of 2015, he released PewDiePie Legend of the Brofist. What? Who is that?
Hello.
Whoa, it's my dear friend R-Screen, who has over 15,000 subscribers.
Sorry to interrupt him, but I heard you was talking about PewDiePie, and I just had to join in on the fun.
Sure, it's about time I had a guest over, so, after you.
Okay. PewDiePie Legend of the Brofist was released in 2015 for Android, iOS, Windows, and Mac. Getting straight into the story of the game is pretty simple. One day, PewDiePie is recording a video and notices that it has no views.
Suddenly, a barrel bursts through the wall, informing Pewds that their leader, the evil King Barrel, has captured all of his fans in order to unlock the legendary power of the Brofist to take him out.
So Pewds go on this massive adventure to put this crusade to an end. Along the way, he meets up with other famous YouTube creators who all assist him.
We have Markiplier,
Cinnamon Toast Ken. Do I have to say this?
Say it.
Okay. And the legendary Jacksepticeye and Chaotic, believe it or not. Like we said earlier, the story for this game is pretty simple. But of course, it didn't need to be that complex. It's fun and easy to get into, and that's all that matters. People who are fans of PewDiePie and YouTube in general will love this story. It has a lot of funny and sweet moments, and come together to create a one-of-a-kind adventure, filling it to the brim with not only good content, but also references to other games and pop culture.
And it only gets better with the gameplay thrown into the mix. As you can see, it's an 8-bit 2D side-scroller like the ones from the 80s. All you have to do is move to the right and reach the level exit while doing some platforming and fighting enemies. However, there are some exceptions to the rule. Depending on what level you're playing, the objectives may change from flying on a plane, surviving waves of enemies until the time runs out, or helping hostages to escape.
It's very nice to see that this game has some variety to break up the regular side-scrolling levels to provide the players with a little more challenges as they go along. But wait, there is more. In addition to replaying these levels at a harder difficulty for more rewards, there are other things to keep an eye out for. For example, scattered throughout the level, there are patches that you can collect. To be honest, they have no real value, but they do look pretty cool when you add them to your collection.
Yeah, that is the truth, but you know what is worth something? The bro coins. There's this game's version of currency, and they're also in the levels, and when you collect enough of them, you could visit the pants, which I guess is this game's version of the store, where you can upgrade PewDiePie and his friends. Each YouTuber in this game has their own set of powers to be used when unlocked, but they also share certain abilities as well. There are two types here, a defense ability and an attack ability. You need to make sure that you use them at the right time, because they do have a cooldown, so you can't spam them over and over.
Some of the upgrades you can buy, like the Edgar Farts and the Dr. Krabs, may be silly and humorous, but you will need them. The bosses in this game are few, but they do pack a punch. You will have to defeat them Mario style, and the upgrades that you get in the shop will be invaluable in these fights on harder difficulty.
Okay, you got this, man.
Alright. Yes! No! We mentioned earlier that this game was released on multiple systems. The system that we're playing on is on the PC via Steam. As with the mobile version, you can do co-op, which you can imagine is lots of fun. In the years following the release of the game, it has received many holiday updates, which is more than you would expect from a YouTube game. They added extra levels to the map, which when completed, can unlock costumes and characters to wear.
And that's just the thing, this game is just so well made. The controls are very smooth, the graphics are bright and colorful, and the art design really fits well with this game. Each level is very distinct and has its own flair. Not to mention the killer soundtrack just knows to get me in the mood to smash some barrels. there's really nothing to complain about. Yeah, even though it uses regular side-scrolling mechanics, it's because of its style and design that makes it worthwhile. Pewds worked heavily with Outerminds to make sure that the game was just like how the Bro Army would have wanted it, and it shows. This game is truly a treasure. If you're a huge fan of YouTube and want to go on a classic side-scrolling adventure, play PewDiePie Legend of the Brofist.
I give this game a 10 out of 10.
I just want to take some time to thank my dear friend Artscreen, who has over 15,000 subscribers, for joining me for this review. He often uploads a lot on a range of fascinating topics.
Thanks Tim for the very interesting plug.
No problem, Artscreen, who